It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 go!
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Jeff, are all the cars yawed out? Somebody said yesterday that I interviewed that they were all yawed out and that this one is even more so. Is it just that they've gone a further extent?
Well, I think that that's fair. You know, they've certainly they were the first ones, you know, to be there. It looked like to me. You know, I noticed it really early in the year. I noticed it at testing, and you know, they were the first ones to be there. And because they were there, it looked to be pretty drastic. But I don't think, from what I see today, that they're a whole lot more than a lot of people are.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome.
Thank you, and we'll take our next question from Bill Fleischman of the Philadelphia. Go ahead, please.
Hi, Jeff. Excuse me. I wonder if you could just talk a little bit about teamwork. That seems to be a hot topic lately with the Jeff Gordon and Dale Jr. situation at Talladega and so forth. It seems to me it's pretty obvious. I mean, even though your teammates, with 10 laps to go, you guys are all trying to win the race, right?
Well, it's really easy to get your feelings hurt. And the thing that happens at Daytona and Talladega,
I can hear that Jeff is getting ready to join us. So do you guys want to go in
hey guys, I'm here.
A different line? Hi, Jeff.
Yeah, there's
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Hey, Jeff, it's Herb Branham. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Herb, how are you?
Good, sir. Good. Hey, if you have this script, I believe I sent it to you.
Her name's Katie.
Katie.
Yes, sir, I do. I have it right here.
Yeah, there's no reason to go over it.
Okay, great. And as far as question and answer sessions, do you have anybody who you'd like to go first?
We have to wait and see who's queues up. I need to be offline, and just so we can, you know, make sure we get everybody. You'll come back to me and tell me who's lined up.
Okay. As soon as we do open the question and answer session, which is going to be directly as the call begins, correct?
Yes. Yeah, but we have no preferences or anything like that.
Okay. At that time, my help, Beth, will be going over who is queued up for questions, and then you can go ahead and let her know who to poll, and she'll pass it along to me, and I will announce them as you wish.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. And I am currently showing that we are about about 20 seconds until the scheduled start time. Would you like to wait a few moments?
No, not at all.
You'd like to go ahead and be transferred in at the top of the hour?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Give me just one moment. What will happen is you will hear music in there briefly. I'll announce the call is about to begin, and then I'll go over the introduction script and turn it right over to you.
Right. And, Jeff, are you with me?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I'm just, I'll just do a little intro, and as we usually do, I'll just throw out a quick one for you to maybe, just talk about the outlook for this weekend, and then we'll go right to questions.
Okay, great. I'll go ahead and transfer you guys over now.
Okay, and I'm going to jump off the line.
Okay, that sounds great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please stand by. Your conference is about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for standing by and welcome to the NASCAR CAM video teleconference. At this time, all participants are in a listen-only mode. In a few minutes, we will conduct a question and answer session. Instructions on procedure will be given at that time. As a reminder, this conference is being recorded. I would now like to turn the call over to our host, NASCAR's Herb Branham. Herb, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much, and good afternoon, everyone. And I'd like to welcome you to this week's NASCAR CAM video teleconference. It's in advance of this weekend's races at Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. This weekend, the NASCAR Nationwide Series will race on Friday night. That's the Diamond Hill Plywood 200. Then on Saturday night, the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series will race with the Dodge Challenger 500. Have a very special guest today joining us, live from the NASCAR Research and Development Center in Concord, North Carolina, and that's Jeff Burton, driver of number 31, AT&T Mobility Chevrolet, for Richard Childress Racing in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Jeff's currently second in the series point standings. Jeff, great start to the season for you and your team this year thus far. What's the outlook coming into Darlington this weekend?
Well, we thought we had a really good test at Lowe's the other night and yesterday as well, and I think you're right. Our year has gone well. We've dealt with some adversity. I think we've dealt with it fairly well. One of the things that we've worked on really hard to try to be better on is we just need a little more speed. I felt really good about our speed at Lowe's the last few days. So we kind of take that into Darlington. Brand new racetrack at Darlington, new paved surface. The same tire that we ran at the test at Lowe's is what we're going to run at Darlington. So that gives all of us a little bit of a heads up. We're excited about it. I'm really looking forward to Darlington. Last time they paved it, it got really fast, but it still was Darlington. It still had all the characteristics, and they've worked very hard to do that again. So I think I'm really excited about it and looking forward to it.
Excellent. Thanks for that opener. And we're ready now to go to the media for questions for our special guest today, Jeff Burton.
Okay, great. If you would like to ask a question, please press the star and 1 on your touch-tone phone. To withdraw your question at any time, you may press the pound key. We'll take a few moments for questions to queue. And we'll take our first question from Tony Fabrizio of the Tampa Tribune. Go ahead, please.
Oh, hey, Jeff. Can you
Hey, Tony.
Can you draw any parallel between your resurgence here these last few years and Richard Childress Racing, coming on after a couple lean years themselves? And I also wanted to ask you, have you given thought to what you may want to do after your racing career?
Everybody asks me that question. I hate answering it. I think that certainly if you look at where RCR was, and it was similar to where I was. I never had the success that RCR had in their history, winning all the championships and those things. But I was used to being successful. They were used to being successful. We both went through a time when we weren't very successful, and we went through a time where I think a lot of drivers looked at Richard Childress Racing and said they didn't want to go there. I know owners looked at me and said, hey, he hadn't been able to get it done lately, and I think we found each other at the right time. Richard was pretty disgusted with the way they had been running. He believed he had good people. He believed he had made the investment. He believed he needed to do more. He was really upfront with me. I mean, he told me that it wasn't working the way it should work, and he had expectations that hopefully I could help. And I'd like to think I've helped. I've received a lot of credit for where RCR is today. Some of that credit I'd like to think I deserve, but most of it is by far most of it is just everybody, at the same time saying, hey, we got to do better. What can I individually do to make it better? And I think all of our employees did that. So that's why we're better. But there's no question that we found each other, I think, at the right time.